What's up, Yuma? Welcome back to another episode of the What's Up, Yuma radio show. I'm Johnny.
And I'm Ronnie.
And on today's program, we have content creator. Can we say influencer, Ronnie?
Yes.
Influencer.
Comedian, actor.
comedian.
He'll be a singer soon.
I think she was trying to convince him that he's going to be a singer.
Triple threat.
Yeah, triple threat. But movie reviewer and so much more from right here in Yuma, Arizona, Andy Canchola. Yay.
Thank you guys for having me. Appreciate it.
It's been so awesome just hanging out with you before we started.
You are genuinely funny. It was so before the all that stuff you said about Superman, absolutely hilarious. No, we'll get onto that later. We'll get onto that later. But you're from Yuma. But so what was growing up here in Yuma like, and how did it shape your sense of humor, if at all?
I mean, my parents were field workers. You know, I was born and raised here. Thankfully, we didn't have to move away because I know a lot of field working parents have to go to Salinas and come back. But we were here year round. So I think it really started. It's always dark comedy, you know. But
is that what
Yuma? This is your origin story.
No, this is my origin story because my mom.
This is how you became a villain. Is that what we're doing?
This is my villain
dark
story.
side.
Okay.
No, so my mom got sick really when I was really young, so I kind of had to grow up a little bit faster than everyone else, and it was just dark comedy and movies got me through everything. So I think that's what it really was.
That's why you're a movie buff.
Yeah, exactly.
Yep.
So what are those early movies? What are some of those early movies that you watched? Are you allowed to say?
Go.
I was gonna say, Top Gun was number one.
Oh yes,
I
big
feel
Tom Cruise fan. Everybody.
Yes, huge Tom Cruise fan. So it was because my dad loved Top Gun, and then my mom, like I said, with all that. So that was Top Gun. Top Gun was our movie.
Awesome.
So but name another one though. Like everybody knows.
That's it.
That's it. You watch it
just on repeat.
Yeah, it was just Top Gun over and over and over. No, I mean. TV, I feel like, Power Rangers was a big thing in my life.
I loved Power Rangers. I was all about like the Red Ranger.
It was all green and white Ranger for me. So Tommy for life.
Yeah. So were you watching Top Gun at the time though, reviewing it? Like I did, this and that. You had your little commentary on it at a young age. Or?
Yeah, well, it's funny. I knew Top Gun was going to do one or two things. I either wanted to be a pilot or an actor. And I've never flown a plane, so I mean,
I didn't fly. I don't know how to fly, so
I have horrible eyes, so that would not work out for them.
Plan B, become an actor, right?
Exactly. It's a lot easier.
And so you say that you want to become an actor. That's something you would like to do if at all possible. And nowadays, those dreams aren't so far away if you could create a great audience on TikTok, on Instagram, and these things. And if you could do that, and people will see, okay, I want to be associated with that, or I want them to represent my brand. Is that part of your master plan?
Yeah. I mean, honestly, like. Yuma, unfortunately, especially growing up, there was nothing like social media wise or acting wise. So I was like, well, I want to do this, but I can't move to LA. So
can't afford it.
Yeah, exactly. So thankfully, I had my friend Adrian, Eric, and my brother Abraham that we got together and we started making videos for YouTube. So I think that's where it all started. And then I was like, well, if I can't go over there, I'm going to make my own stuff.
And this is Adrian, right?
Yeah.
He's here in studio, just hanging out with us right now.
My best friend right here.
We were introduced as the bodyguard.
He's Andy's security.
Security, because
I'm just that big in Yuma now.
The fanfare, the people waiting outside the studio today.
We have the blinds closed. People, they're back there.
Yeah, they're there. They want Andy.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I didn't mean for that
to
happen.
We love it.
It's okay. So YouTube, that's where you got started with some friends. Okay.
Yeah.
Tell us a little bit about that. How'd that start?
I mean, honestly, I don't even know what kind of camera we had. Somehow we found a camera. We showed ourselves how to edit our own videos. We made our own scripts. We were 7th, 8th grade.
That's awesome.
And we got inspired by a lot of like other YouTube people. Like it was just starting to come up. So I think YouTube started in 2004. Around there, if you guys know, 2004. So
no, we don't have staff to be a fact checker. Now, Alan, get on that. Find out
Google right
he
now.
says 2004.
He said yes.
So I agree with him.
Yes.
No, so it was 2004. So we saw the rise of like people on making videos and what it can really do for you. So we're like, we could do this. And my friend at the time wanted to be a director. I wanted to be an actor. So I was like, it's perfect.
You got
we'll work together.
Yeah, perfect synergy.
So what was your first video? Do you remember?
It was it was so embarrassing. It was like a casting call for like our YouTube channel.
Okay.
So my little brother.
So you went meta.
Yeah, exactly.
Wow.
Right away.
Right away. He's diving in deep.
My brother, he's like 4 years younger. Shout out Abraham. He was like, he was the owner of the YouTube channel, and he was like looking for talent. So we just had to prove ourselves, and we were like doing funny things. So yeah, it was pretty embarrassing.
I'm gonna look it up.
You shouldn't.
So, talent, get on that too. Can we get some?
Put it up on the screen. Oh no,
let's get that up on the screen right now. So you mentioned that was your first video. So what did it evolve to? Did you guys write together, like figure out like, okay, what's going to be our next video after we went super meta? How do we top this?
How do we move on?
Writing scripts is a very loose term. We kind of just got together.
We went with it.
Yeah, we kind of
go with the flow, guys.
I think it was my favorite time because we kind of just got together.
It's improv.
Yes, yeah, exactly.
Yep. Kind of. Do you like improv? Are you a fan of like I am a huge fan of improv and comedy troupes, you know. I love that kind of stuff. Is that anywhere in your wheelhouse?
Yeah, I think that's all my videos.
Oh, okay.
My biggest video was like, it was kind of just on the spot. Like, I told my wife, I was like, hey, you want to make this video? And she's like, yeah, sure. I love my wife. She goes with like all my plans. She's like, I'm like, hey, do you want to be on camera? She's like, yeah, sure, I'll do it. And like, it's just so fun. But yeah, it's all improv.
Stalking video, right?
Soulmate video.
Sorry.
Yeah, we can't say stalking on this. No, but you mentioned your wife again. So she is now she has her own channel, right?
Yeah.
She has her own channel. She's doing her thing. So it went from, hey, baby, can you be in this video, to like she's developed her own character in her own unique voice.
Yeah. So thankfully, like I said, she goes along with my things, and she started loving it too. She started making her own content. So it's been cool that we can now collaborate.
Each other.
Like I have to like message her and put in a request. Hey, would you like to be in a video now? Like,
are you going to be home today?
Yeah, exactly.
Sign this release and
exactly. I've talked to her manager. And
have your people call my people. That's how it goes in Andy's household.
Yeah, you're blowing up on social media, so I think that's obviously the way to go right now.
Yeah. Like I said, especially in Yuma, like I think it's one of my dreams to bring in like a movie premiere. I think bringing a movie premiere to Yuma would be amazing.
I better be invited.
Yeah, oh for sure. What's Up Yuma would be the first people invited. Like,
so you mentioned movie premiere. So are you talking about bringing one here or your movie premiering here?
Both. I would just love to bring like a red carpet. Can you imagine like how cool it would be for like the kids?
The Civic Center?
Anywhere. Honestly, anywhere.
We're dreaming big, okay, Ronnie? Like anywhere.
Hey, it's still in the works.
We're in imagination land. So
exactly.
I'm like, can we be realistic here, you guys?
Well, I mean, like, I just think,
it's a great idea.
Yeah, I think it'd be a dream of mine because as growing up in Yuma, you know, you would just see it on TV and you would be like, I want to be there one day. Like at the Chinese theater, we've seen them, all the big movie premieres. And I think it would just be amazing to bring something to Yuma. Like, on that topic, we were talking off air. You got to go to the Superman premiere. Yes, I was lucky enough to go.
What was that like?
It was amazing. They blocked off like the whole front of the Chinese theater. It was a big red carpet. It was like a big event.
It was all your first time?
First time walking the red carpet at an event like that. Yeah.
So you walked and waved to like, is that what you did?
Like, were you pretending you're in the movie?
You're like everybody.
Yeah, I was like, oh my God, my little part as an extra is somewhere in the back.
Signing autographs. Like, who is this guy? You know?
Well, I was invited thanks to my friend Eric. So he went and I was like his +1. So, but we got to walk the carpet. They were taking pictures and I was kind of just like taking a picture there too. Like,
well, he showed us a bunch of pictures. You had so many pictures with celebrities. You got to meet Superman.
Yeah.
And very neat.
Yeah, I mean, I think the other one that I got to do was the Top Gun Maverick premiere. So that was a lot of fun. And I actually got a connection with one of the actors. I don't know if you guys remember Coyote. He was he's the guy in the orange flight helmet.
Maybe.
He's in the movie, so I actually got a chance to interview him for my YouTube stuff as well. Yeah.
Dream come true.
Yeah, it was really cool.
You're like, do you know Tom Cruise? That's your first question.
I didn't want to fangirl too much, but it was pretty cool.
But that is one of your dreams to meet Tom Cruise. Right?
Yes.
You almost did.
Yeah, for sure. I was so close. I told Johnny, I was like this far away. Yeah. I know.
Yeah, you said you were on the way to the bathroom or something, and there's Tom, and the security's like, no.
They're like,
not right now.
No.
Stop. Like, we heard about you. Like, no, get away from him.
It's like, it's him. It's Andy.
It's Red Alert Andy.
They have a picture on their phone. They're like, no, not you.
See, this is so fun.
So
we want you to be a regular.
Your first the videos that you said that really took off, she mentioned it, is the Soulmate videos.
Yeah.
So how did that come to be? Like, did you guys write that together, you and your wife, or was that, again, just improving when you're at Walmart one day and she's over there
like, hey,
shopping?
Honey, I need you to go over there.
Go way
I'm
over there.
Creepily record you.
Yeah,
okay?
like, don't worry. You know, it's funny. It's kind of just like when they say new inventions don't work out, it's always make something better. And then that's what really blows up. And it was kind of the same thing. I saw a video with like the same concept, and I was like, you know, I could do better. Like I could do something funnier.
That's right.
And then so I told my wife, we were on our way to eat dinner at her parents' house. I was like, hey, can we just go to the park really quick? And I'm just gonna record you, like pretend you don't know I'm here. And we did it, and it got like
I'm
a million
gonna hide
views.
in the bushes real fast.
Yeah, exactly. I'm gonna be
So
behind.
she almost didn't even know what you were doing. So
No, like I said, I love her. 'cause
you're like, just
She
go
rolls
over there,
with it.
and
I'm like, walk
Match
from
made
left
in
to
heaven.
right. Like, yeah. So yeah, she went along with it, and it got like a million views in like
I
a
saw
night.
that.
Like
What?
it was, yeah, it was like,
Wow.
it was pretty crazy.
it really resonated with all
Quote
the
unquote viral.
yeah, exactly.
with all the stalkers out there. They were like, yes, that's my life.
They're like, hey, that's my spot in the bushes.
Exactly. you know, I had 3 different types of fans of those. The ones that knew it was a skit, that they're like,
Yes.
haha, you know,
Yep.
it's his wife. The ones that like were, hey, this isn't funny. Like, don't do this. And then the ones that like, I got some really weird messages like, hey, you should do this. You should go
They went
smell
above
her
and
seat
beyond.
next time. And
Oh
like,
my
yeah,
gosh.
it was.
Because that's what they do in real
Yeah,
life.
exactly. I was like, oh, okay, you're a real.
they're like,
I might block you.
yeah, exactly.
Pro tip: go smell the seat. Yeah, then you're gonna really get some enjoyment out of that right there.
Yeah. I was like, oh, okay, cool. That's the type of fan base I'm growing.
None of us can talk right now.
Wow,
We're just
yeah.
like cracking up.
That's your fan base.
I have
It's like,
stalkers.
that's
Okay.
the letters you get, right?
Yeah,
You know,
exactly.
it's like, but that one took off, and then what was that like to see that something go viral for the first time like that? What was that feeling like?
neat.
It was like a dream come true.
you shocked?
You put in the work, and then out of nowhere, you're like, okay, it's
Were
fine.
you like really surprised when you
Yeah.
woke up and saw that?
Oh yeah, and then it was throughout the whole day. I would just refresh, and it's
Yeah.
like, oh, another 1,000, oh,
You're like,
another
babe,
100,000.
we're famous.
Yeah, I was
Wow.
like, yeah, and then you know, I didn't think I was famous or anything,
Yeah.
of course, but I went to Walmart in Phoenix one day, and then they're like, hey, you're that stalker guy. I was like, oh no.
That's how you're known now.
Yeah,
That's it.
yeah,
That happens
Whatever,
to people.
it's fine.
You're the
Yeah.
stalker.
We know you're not really a stalker.
I know.
Well, I don't know that. I'm not going to vouch
okay.
for that. We're going to have to do research.
It's
Let's
my
have
wife.
your wife on.
Yeah, I was like, it's my wife.
We'll
I
ask our
promise.
What if she's like, I don't even know him?
Could
Well,
be.
we still play along with
I got to
it.
take a break
Okay.
real
Oh, yeah,
quick,
yeah.
though. I got to do that. We're going to come back with more, and we're going to find out if he ever smelled that seat or not. And it's going to leave you on the edge of your seat. We'll be back right after this. What's up, Yuma, on 94.7 KOFA Border Radio.
Got all the homies on here.
What's Up Yuma is sponsored by Yuma Electric Service, LLC, serving the Yuma area for more than 25 years. Specializing in residential and commercial wiring, services also include EV charging unit installs and solar-ready service panel upgrades. Information and consultation appointments at yumaelectricservicellc.com.
This week on the Retro Cocktail Hour, we're going to hear the exotic percussion of Martin Denny, plus one of the great bongo records, Jazz Heat, Bongo Beat. I'm Darrell Brogdon. Why not join me where the music's always shaken, not stirred? The Retro Cocktail Hour.
Saturday evening from 7 to 9 on Border Radio KOFA.
Take KAWC and Border Radio with you everywhere with the KAWC KOFA app. The app lets you stream our news and music programs, link to the latest headlines from NPR, and hear stories from the KAWC newsroom. Download it to your smartphone through the Apple Store or Google Play Store. Just search for KAWC to load it to your phone right now.
I'm Juan Garcia with the KAWC Newsroom. The weather forecast for Yuma today is sunny with the high near 106 and gusts as high as 20 miles per hour. Mostly clear tonight with low around 78. Arizona Senators Mark Kelly and Ruben Gallego introduced legislation Thursday to rename a federal building in Tucson as the Raul M. Grijalva Federal Building. For more information, visit kawc.org/news. Stay tuned for more What's Up Yuma with Johnny and Ronnie on KOFA 94.7 FM.
Yuma Rotary Club will host Bolio 11, a bowling event held in support of Rotary International's efforts to eliminate polio on August 2nd at Inca Lanes. 3 games and shoes are included, and trophies and awards are part of the fun. Sponsors, teams, and individual bowlers can register now. Details at bolio.org.
What's up, Yuma? Welcome back to the What's Up, Yuma radio show. We are here with content creator, comedian, and all-around good guy, funny guy, Andy Canchola. And we were talking a little bit off air about one of your videos that it seems to be doing really, really good right now. The one where the friend that thinks everybody wants them, right? Yeah. And you were saying off air, it's your wife's friend, and she went along with...
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Explain a little bit about that, because I think that one's doing pretty good, right?
Yeah. I mean, like... You know, it's funny. I thankfully have a good group of friends that will go along with my madness with the videos. So yeah, me and my wife came up with this idea like, hey, like, what's up with like a friend that thinks like all her friends want her? So it kind of started like it was kind of her idea when I put my arm like on the chair and her friend was like, Andy, oh my gosh, you're married. I was like, oh no, like whoa, we're just friends. No, but and then it kind of I'm like, oh my god, that's a funny video, and then we just kept going with it.
Oh, that was a real life situation.
Yeah,
you did that, and she's like, Andy.
Well, and it wasn't even. I didn't have my arm around her. It was just like I was just.
It was just there.
Like, what are you doing?
It was just there.
Exactly.
But to be close to Andy like that, of course, you're going to feel some electricity, some sparks. And
very charismatic over here.
Yeah. So that it was the birth of this new video series. You're going to do more, right?
Yeah. We're going to do part 3 soon. So
cool.
Yeah, and explain the video for people that don't know real quick though. Like she comes in. I like one part. She was like, "Would you like something to drink?" Or you said something like that, and she's like, "A shot?"
Yeah.
Like
drink tequila. I was like, whoa. I'm just trying to give you water. Like you came to my house.
What do you mean?
Yeah, exactly.
Are you trying to get me drunk, Andy?
Exactly.
Yeah.
And she plays her character really well. Like Dulce is her name, but her name in the video is Stephanie because we don't want to use her real name. Yeah, she's like married and she has like kids and everything, which is hilarious. Like Kevin is such a great sport about it. That's her husband.
You're like, Kevin, don't beat me up.
Yeah, exactly. No, we're like best friends, so we're good too. Like, but yeah, so it pretty much goes along like exactly. Like I'm like, hey, like what was your name again? She's like Stephanie. Like, oh, that's too long. I'm gonna call you Steph. And she's like, I love Steph. Like. It was just like really funny.
Already giving each other pet names.
Exactly.
That subtlety, though. I love that subtlety, right? Because like Steph is like, of course, Steph, right?
Yeah, what else would it be?
But to Steph, I like that. It's just so silly. It's just so on the nose silly.
Yeah, and then later on, she's like, oh my God, A was so funny. And my wife is like, A? Who's A?
Who's A?
Like Andy. Like she's like, what?
So now you got your pet name. Yeah, you got your nickname.
Exactly.
Yeah. Oh, so is part 3? Is it written yet or loosely concept based?
Yeah. Like I said, we kind of go into it. We have we know what we want to do, and now it's kind of just putting it all together.
Can't wait.
Yeah, I can't wait. Definitely.
Can't wait for that.
Yeah, and so kids coming up here in Yuma, right? Do you have any advice or anything you would like to tell them? Somebody that's thinking about doing it, maybe wants to be an actor like you or get involved or just be an influencer. Do you have any advice for the kids here in Yuma? Like you said, can't move to LA, can't go get their breaks somewhere else. They got to do it here. What would you tell them, Andy?
I would say, you don't need all the fancy equipment. I feel like we see these big YouTubers, big influencers. They have like the big camera. We have all these mics, but you really don't need that. We really have all the tools right here, like in our hand. So use your phone, like make content, because I feel like there's a niche for everything, and just stay consistent. If you say you're going to post like every day, every Tuesday at 5 p.m., post every Tuesday at 5 p.m., people will realize, like, I just started realizing people like now are wait for my movie reviews, which is pretty cool to know that, like, hey, where's your movie review? Like, we didn't see your movie review on Superman. So I was like, oh, interesting. People do notice. Even when you think people are not noticing, they notice.
Yeah. Well, we had a YouTuber guy on, remember the creator?
Oh, yeah. No, he knows Eli.
Be consistent.
Yeah.
That's like literally his number one thing. Be consistent.
Yeah, exactly. So TikTok is kind of just the more you post, the better. So even if you just open it up and you're like, hey, like I'm going to do this funny thing, like just post it. Because you may never know. That's exactly what happened with the Soulmate video. I was like, we'll make this video. We'll see.
Because it's like really short.
Okay.
Yeah,
and
exactly.
it's like ends funny. Like you would never think that, hey, I'm going to wake up and everyone's going to see it.
And it's always the video that you least expected. And that's exactly what happened.
That's cool.
So you least expected that one?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
It was so goofy. Like,
Yeah. It was just so random. And like, I was like, we'll see. I thought it was hilarious. And then I posted it and then people were like, started cracking up. So I was like, oh, cool.
I love the people that think it's real.
Yeah,
like, you're like, oh God, she should be scared.
Yeah, exactly. Like, I know she's gotten messages but we still go along with it. Like, my wife posts videos and then they're like, oh my gosh, the stalker guy won and whatever. And she's like, stalker? Like, question mark? And then so she goes along with it too. So it's pretty funny.
Cool. What's the plans for the future for your channel? Or is it same as always? Or do you have something you want to dive into that you haven't done yet?
You know what? I think just vlogs. I feel like vlogs do really good. But I mean, honestly just collabing with other influencers.
Oh, so that's the future. Okay, there you go. That's part of it.
Idea.
Collabing. So anybody you would like to collab with?
Yeah, like
everyone.
who's at the top of your list?
Oh, Mr. Beast for sure, because I mean he's like one of the biggest creators.
I thought you'd say Tom Cruise.
Oh,
well, no, content creators. Yeah, of course, content creators.
Of course, if I can make a movie with Tom Cruise, I'm gonna be like, you know what? No, I don't think he's. I don't think he's up to my level.
Up to my level.
But so Mr. Beast, anybody? Do you like King Bach or?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Those are all great. I mean, thankfully, like Super Ego, he's a big content creator, YouTuber, so I gotta do videos with him already. So that's already one dream checked off.
Oh, so you got one?
Yeah.
Okay,
so he's already one of my. I mean, he's a really good friend of mine. Eric is. That's who I went to the premiere with. So he's already one of my best friends.
Oh.
So yeah. So it's cool.
And that was somebody you reached out to?
You know what? It started during COVID. We started playing Call of Duty.
Okay.
So we just became really good friends. And then he's like, hey, when are you going to come up here? I see you make videos. Oh, that's something else with advice. Like, make sure you do have a resume. Like, you don't want to just be like, hey, like, I make videos, but then they see your TikTok, your Instagram, and there's nothing on it.
Do you like a highlight reel for your resume, or what do you mean? How does that work?
Just
like a literal pen and paper, like
no.
typed it out, or what?
That's what that YouTube guy said. We said have a library.
Yeah, exactly.
Like,
a library.
have
Okay.
videos.
Yeah, like if people go on your channel, they want to see.
They got to see it.
Right.
Like they don't want to go on the last video and like, oh, this is from like 4 years ago. Yes, exactly. So
well, let's talk about your Superman review.
We got 1 minute to do that.
Yeah,
we don't. Yeah, we're almost out of time. We're just having so much fun.
I know.
But you didn't like it at first, the first time you saw it, and then you went back and you saw it again.
And I liked it.
Yeah.
Yes,
Okay, so we call him a flopper.
Yeah, he flip-flopped on it, but I guess watching it second time, you get to see
Changed
some
your
nuances.
Yeah, and that's exactly. And I was honest. I was like, I didn't like it, but then I liked it the second time. So.
Yeah, so great. I hope you get to work with those influencers, those people, and you reach people right here in Yuma. That's what you do, right? You reach. Now you're good friends. Is that the one you did the Cholo video with?
Yeah.
Is that the guy?
Yeah,
oh, okay. I remember the Cholo video.
Yeah.
Was that one of the first ones you did with him?
I think so. Or maybe we just did a couple TikToks, but that was like the first big YouTube video I did with him.
So last minute, any other advice for content creators, somebody out there trying to make it happen and get to Andy's level where he's invited to movie premieres?
Yes.
No, I don't think I'm like even close to where I want to be, but I'm blessed to be where I am.
You're getting there, dude.
But I, honestly, just keep going.
Yep.
Even if like when only 50 people saw your video or whatever, don't get discouraged.
Yeah.
Imagine 50 people in one room watching you at that exact moment. So.
I love it. I love it. The advice from the horse's mouth. And What's Up Yuma Radio is a production of KAWC Colorado River Public Media. We broadcast from the studios in the Matador Activities Center at Arizona Western College in Yuma. We want to thank our engineer, Talon Gonzalez, Anthony Ornelas, Juan Garcia, and Dave Reek, and of course our guest today, Andy.
Thank you.
You can find out more about KAWC at KAWC.org, on Facebook at KAWC Radio, and on the KAWC app. And stay tuned following our program for KOFA Midday Music.
And on next week's episode on Monday, we're going to have Jeff Stoner from Yuma Electric Service, who's the sponsor of this show right here. And he has a bowling event coming up, so that's going to be great.
Okay, and you can listen to the podcast version of our program at KAWC.org/podcast/What's Up Yuma Radio, and email me and Johnny at whatsupyumaradio@KAWC.org.
Once again, thank you, Andy. Appreciate
You'll be back.
Thank you. Oh, thank you.
What's Up Yuma with Johnny Porter is sponsored by Yuma Electric Service, LLC, serving the Yuma area for more than 25 years. YumaElectricServiceLLC.com.